Hey guys, Jim here, coming back with another video. Today I wanted to do a response video for Don over at Don's Field of Dreams Cards. Don is just an awesome guy, very down to earth. I had a chance to meet Don and hang out quite a bit over the last 2 years at the National in Atlantic City and also the previous year in Chicago. Just a great guy, has an amazing collection, really supportive all around the community, and you know, just another wonderful asset to the YouTube community here. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with Don, know his channel, but if you don't, I will leave a link to the channel in the description here. So please go check him out. I'm sure you'll like what you see. Anyway, he wanted to see some cards that are sentimental to us. And at first I didn't know if I would be doing this response video because I didn't really have any specific cards that are sentimental to me. But the more I thought about it, you know, there's certain sets, there's a couple of sets that are very sentimental to me and the cards in those sets. So let me explain. When I was a kid, every Saturday my mom would drop me off at my grandparents' house and I would hang around with my grandfather pretty much every Saturday, all day. We used to watch wrestling, we used to watch sports on TV, baseball, football, you name it. You know, went outside, played catch in the yard with my uncle, and you know, I have really great memories of going over there every weekend for years, and just a lot of fond memories of that. Well, anyway, back in 1981, my grandfather somehow came about getting a complete case of 1981 Donruss baseball cards and a complete case of 1981 Flair baseball cards. And of course, 1981 was the inaugural year for both of those sets. And every Saturday for months and months, when I went over there, we would rip a box. He had a box. We ripped all the packs, and you know, he would tell me about the players, and we would talk about the different teams and the different players, and it was just I have a lot of great memories of that. And also, on a number of occasions, my father would come to pick me up, and you know, we would stay, and my father and my grandfather and myself and my uncle too, we, you know, ripped many, many packs together and had a lot of great conversations while doing it. And so those two sets, they are very sentimental as far as when I see those cards from those sets, they bring back a lot of great memories to me of my time with my grandfather and my father and my uncle. My grandfather especially, because most of the time it was with him, but like I said, my uncle and my father spent a lot of occasion too, as well, and just great memories of that. And I have a lot of those cards still. A lot of them I got rid of over the years. You know, some of them just got misplaced, lost. When I got back into the hobby in 2018, I got rid of about 35,000 commons that I had in boxes. A lot of those went at the time too, but I still have a great number of those cards in my collection that I could show you guys. Here's the 81 Donruss Carl Yastrzemski, 81 Donruss Carlton Fisk. Here's another Carl Yastrzemski. Very nice Rod Carew. Very nice Johnny Bench. To the 81 Flair, Carl Yastrzemski. Here's another Yaz. These sets were loaded with errors, particularly the Flairs. And I can remember chasing those errors, and you know, we were always looking to see if there was errors on the cards, and it was a lot of fun. very nice Nolan Ryan. A couple of Ricky Henderson cards. I have so many more too. Basically all the stars on all the teams I put aside, and I still have most of them, but these are just some that I took out for the video here. But this card here is very special to me because this card is one of the cards that I pulled out of one of those Flair boxes, and this is actually an error card, and this was one of the most highly sought after cards in 1981. Greg Nettles, it's the error card. The error is, if you see on the front, his name is Greg with a G. Well, they spelled it with a C there on the back, and it was quickly corrected. So there weren't a lot of these. These were only the ones with the C. Was early in the series, like the first series that was released, and then it was corrected. So after that, they all had the G for Greg on the back. But I remember when we got this card, we were so happy, and I thought we were going to be rich. I was just a kid, and this card was so popular. Everybody was chasing after it that year, and I thought I hit the lottery when I got this card, and it was pretty cool. And I've had it all these years, and just a couple of years ago, I sent it to PSA and had it graded, and very special card. It reminds me, again, like all these cards do, whenever I see these cards from these sets. I have both of the complete sets of 81 Donruss and Flair as well that I put together, through ripping all those packs from those cases. And so just anytime I see that, it's just very, very sentimental to me, and something, my grandfather passed away 14 years ago. My father passed away 3 years ago. My uncle, he's 80 years old, and he is in failing health, and just so many great memories of ripping these packs and looking at these cards and hanging around and spending time with these people. Even though my father and my grandfather passed away, the memories will never go away. The memories will always be there. So that's all I got, guys. I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you so much. Don, appreciate you giving us the opportunity. I've been enjoying all the response videos that everybody's been doing. And that's all I got, guys. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.